Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Emma aka Fleurs, and today we're going to be working on this area of my island. It is Olive's house. It's her outside yard area, and we're going to turn it into a flower shop to complement the flower garden that I built in one of my previous speed builds. You can go check that out if you haven't already watched it. I show you how I made it. First things first, though, I want to go and give Olive a tulip wreath that I made because I want her to put it on her door. That was the only kind of flowers that I had, so that's what we're going to have to work with. But she needs more flowers in her garden area, so as many as possible, we'll put them in everywhere. But of course, she was DIYing at the time, so she just gave me a DIY that I already had. But we'll keep hold of it just in case someone else wants it. And there we go. Time to give her the wreath. Hopefully she likes it. And it was a struggle to find it. Why is the thing that you always need the last thing that you go to? If anyone else has that struggle, please let me know. But yeah. So it looks like she likes it, and she gave me a magazine in return. So that's a handy item to have. So we're going to get started with the build now. What we're going to do first of all is work on the right side of Olive's house. We're going to put down this lovely rustic brick custom design path, and we're going to map out the area where we want the flower shop to be. So as always, starting off with the edges first, putting in some random kind of break up bricks so that it's not all totally covered. Just stick with that rustic look. Going right to the edges here just because I want to maximise the space as much as possible. Again, breaking up the edges with the different types and then just filling it all in like so. Ta-da! I did a number of different options here. I wasn't sure what to put outside her house. I was thinking about the round lace rug, then I tried this diagonal rug, but it didn't look quite right. I don't think it covered it enough. So in the end, I changed my mind yet again, and we went for the doormat. And this is a beautiful mat with the flowers on, and then we just put down some random little custom designs just to fill it out a bit and make it look cute. And then we needed a path from the incline to the area itself, so we went with my normal version of the path. This is the one with the super cute white flowers on, and I just tried to make it look as natural as possible leading up to the house. Again, with the path, a lot of it is just finding something that works. I wasn't overly happy with that bit because I wanted it to round off here, so we made some minor adjustments to it just so that it flowed a bit better. In the end, I decided to break it off and have two separate areas, which I think also works really well, and we can put a single path item in the middle. Here I went with the log planks, which I think worked well. Yes, it is. Yes, you can see a bunny day balloon floating past. And then for the left-hand corner, I went with the round lace rug because I wanted to create a little seating area. So we just put that down in preparation of that. And then I made some adjustments to it, the placement of the doormat as well. And we used some of those log planks again, just so it flowed from the path to the doormat. And we slightly moved the lace tile rug down just for a bit more space because the sign will block it out. So here I am just putting down some simple panels. These are some really cute designs that I found. They are like flower shop, very brown, very my sort of style, and I thought that they were super cute. So now I'm just running off to get the items that I wanted to create the shop with. Got lots of barrels, lots of wood items, and we've also got that iron shelf as well in a black colour. So we're going to place the iron shelf down first of all because that's kind of the backdrop the back of the shop. If you think about where all the storage is, that's what I wanted to create. And then I'm just placing down all the tables that I want. I wanted to use the antique console table as sort of the cashier counter area. And then here I am deciding where to put the stools. We've gone with the brown check ruffle stool, which I use quite a lot on my island. It's one of my favourites at the minute. I am in need of some more. So if you have any favourites, please let me know, because I'm in desperate need of some. Between this one and the grey ruffle one, that is pretty much all I use at the moment. So we put down the Turkey Day stand as well in the white colour. I really like that because I thought it was a bit elegant, kind of like how Olive's house, she gives me quite elegant vibes. I don't know whether it's the white and the kind of brown and the dark brown and the black roof maybe. But yeah, and generally she is just quite fancy. Just picking up a flower just so that I can tidy in the stool without having to go back to it later. And we just put one stool down there, one flower down there. And then off to get another Turkey Day stand and some more tables. And just dropping random stuff. I didn't actually mean to eat that egg, but hey. Need to save all the eggs we can. So as you can see, I put the Turkey Day stand on top of the lace tile rug, which I thought was really cute. I think it looks really nice like that. And then we're just trying to figure out the placement of the console table. There's not a lot of room here, so we're just trying to make do with what we can. I didn't want the drawers facing the front, so just trying to figure out that position. And then utility sink in the back there, just for preparation of the flowers. And that was not the variation of the mum's candle that I wanted. I thought I had another one, but I didn't. So we ended up customizing it, and this was to my favourite version. I think it's called the Chic Flowers, and that looks much better. And then I decided to put the rug down again out front. I wanted to use an ironwood low table just to put that out front there. The brown wrapping paper, my idea for that was in a florist, you tend to wrap flowers. So that was my idea for that. The brown wrapping paper was the item that you wrap the bouquets with. And then we're just collecting up more items, more plants. I wanted more flowers than I did plants, which I think you'll see in the end. Here I am just trying to find that ironwood low table. Obviously, it was the last one that I found. As I said earlier, that is always me. And then I wanted a little collection of the floating biome planters, but I didn't have any on me. Here I am just trying to figure out the placement of the garden wagon. Obviously, we need some custom designs underneath. Because of the house, it was slightly blocked off. But we tried to make it work as best we could. I definitely didn't mean to scrub out that tile piece. That, again, is another one of my awful traits when playing this game. I always mess up which tile I'm trying to get rid of, or pick up the wrong item. As you can see here, the house was kind of blocking the placement of the garden wagon, but we got there in the end. And then just trying to find some items to put on top of our barrels. We went with a pine bonsai tree, and we were looking for another plant here. We tried I can never say it, the anthurium plant, but I changed my mind pretty quickly. I decided that they would look better on the stools with the brown, and I wanted the bouquets to be more of a centerpiece, so we moved them down onto the stools, as I say. I like the green with the brown. And then here I decided to use the wedding wand, as it's like a little bouquet, and again the heart-shaped bouquet from Valentine's. Just checking my inventory, don't think I had any more plants, so I had to run off and get some more. Here are the floating biome planters that we wanted, and some more bouquets. And we needed a typewriter to act as the till for the flower shop. So I went with the white one to kind of tie in with the heart-shaped bouquets. So here is our little, finishing off our little stool area and the ironwood table. We've got the floating vine planter on it again. And just placing our typewriter down as a till, making sure it looks the right way round. And I really wanted to fit in some boxes somewhere. This was such a struggle because it was such a small area, and we tried our best, but that wasn't working. We even tried moving the garden wagon, and that really didn't help. It just wasn't working. It really wasn't working. I don't know why I tried so hard. But I guess that's one of the bad things about trying to work in such small spaces. Not everything fits where you want it to be. In the end, I decided to put it out front of the till, and we put our garden wagon back where it was before. So all that for nothing. And then I wanted to put a wooden stool in for the customers, so we just changed it to a more fitting pattern. We went for the cute vintage kind of rose design. Again, here's me trying to make something happen that was never going to happen. So we just put it back where it was, put our boxes back where it was, and there's another bunny day balloon, and put our wooden stool down as well. And then I put another lace tile down for our floating biome planter little setup, and I thought that looked quite cute. I tried to play around with different types of plants. It didn't quite work. So in the end, we scrapped that idea. Also tried the Hello Kitty planter. Wasn't quite tall enough. In the end, we went for the Monstera with the brown pot. That's probably one of my favourite plants in the game. And here we are working on the left-hand side of the house. One thing that I like to do is kind of put some barrels down next to the house to act as like storage. And then we put the log stool down as well. And we just found some items to put on top. What I decided to do in the end was put down one clump of weeds. One clump of weed? That sounds really wrong. And a cosmos wand on the log stool. I love placing wands at the minute. It's one of my favourite things to do, and I just think that they look really cute. We're just collecting up some more items that we needed. And I wasn't sure what to use for the seating area, but in the end I decided to use the antique furniture, as I felt that kind of matches Olive's quite sophisticated house, as I said earlier. And we just wanted to give her somewhere that she can relax and just sit after a hard day working at the flower shop. So we went for some books, some magazines, a cup of coffee, obviously. And I decided that Olive needs a dog friend. So we picked the grey one that kind of matches what she looks like. So here we go, just trying to decorate that area. So we've got the antique mini table with the lace on as well. I just put it off to the side as I thought that made it a bit more interesting than just placing it straight behind is what I'm trying to say. And then we put the coffee cup on top of the table and just some custom designs down. I tried to make these boots fit somewhere, but it just really wasn't happening. So I decided to put them in front of the log stool on a little dirt patch. I just thought that that would be her work shoes. Obviously, you don't want to traipse mud inside the house. We just edited our stool again. We went for the same design as the stool used in The Florist. Again, messing up my paths as I go. And then I remembered I hadn't custom designed anything that I really wanted. So I changed up the books. And I also changed up a Zen cushion. And the magazine rack. I thought that this kind of looked like a gardening magazine, which is why we went with that one. And I liked it with the dark brown wood. I thought it looked really cute. And just trying to find the right direction that I wanted it to face. And then we put our books down. With the Zen cushion, I went with that super cute striped grey and floral print. And I just popped it down and pushed it back into place. And then we looked for our puppy and just popped it on top. So it's like chill area where your dog sat with you. Another bunny day balloon floating past. They seem to like me today. And then I just went and got some more white flowers just so that we can finish off the area. I tried to use the mum cushions as I had crafted some especially for this area. And then we put a lace tile down and some more flowers. What I wanted to use the lace tile for was a street lamp. But unfortunately, I didn't have any in my inventory, which was really annoying. I also decided that I would use the wedding welcome board as kind of like an entrance to the flower shop. So maybe people can see all the special offers, things like that, or just a welcome sign to the shop itself. Again, needed some more white flowers just to finish off the area. As you can see, I'm running quite low. I've got a lot of yellow at the minute. And some bushes as well for the area. These are the white azalea bushes, if you're wondering. They are probably one of my favourite, just because I like the way the leaves look in without the flowers. And they look super green during spring as well. After I'd realised I didn't have a street lamp in my inventory, I decided to steal this one as I thought it would look better up here. And there is our wedding welcome board in place. Goes really nicely with the browns and the greens of the area. And then just sorting out my flower placement. And we used that bush as well. Just trying to get another bush in as well. And some more flowers. As I say, I decided that the mum cushion didn't quite work. So we decided to put down a bird bath on another lace tile. Maybe I went a bit OTT with the lace tiles here, but I think they look really cute. So who's going to stop me? And then just working on the area to the other side of the incline just to finish off the area and make sure it's all tied in together. So that's pretty much it. As you can see over here to the right, we have the flower shop. We've gone for the stools with the check brown pattern. We've got the simple panels, a whole bunch of things here, the barrels, the white Turkey Day stand, and then we just put a number of different plants on top. And then out front we've got some more flowers and things. And then over to the left we've got the barrel, the log stool, the wand as I said earlier, and then the little seating area for Olive, which is using the antique furniture. My cutest feature, I think, is probably the dog sat on the Zen cushion. I really love that. and I think Olive would look super cute sat there. And then the path here, the street lamp, and it all ties into the path below. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you like the build. It's definitely very rustic. I might make some tweaks later on. I'm not overly happy with the flower area, but we'll see how it goes. Maybe it will stay. I just feel it's quite closed off. Maybe it needs to be more open, and so you can see more flowers on display, but we'll see. Let me know what you think in the comments, guys. And if you haven't already, please remember to like and subscribe. And until next time, thank you for watching. Bye bye.